There we go. All right. Is that about right for you?
Yeah. See myself.
Gives us our 6 feet and
all the fans are 6 feet away.
gives us our 6 feet and
There we go.
I like that wide screen.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
I think I'm gonna leave it about like that right there. Yeah.
The way my old eyes are anymore.
I'm gonna get it on my phone here before we get started. I got some junk coming up on my phone. I don't know what it is.
DJS with that big car, you ought to have no trouble. Now you girls down in Vandalia, Louisiana, you got the right out.
Okay, mute that. Okay, so I got you on. Let's see, Martina. Hey, Martina. And see, looks like Camilla is already on there. There comes some more on.
Hey guys.
New York. Go ahead with your present thing. And Herb in Fort Worth, Texas, you better keep the wife you got. He's better than you. And D at Wichita, Kansas, you're all
I can't get mine fixed to working away, bet you. I don't know what's wrong over here.
I wish we could see them.
Well, that's about as far as we can go today, but we
Alright.
hope you'll be back with us next
I
time.
usually can wave at them when they wave back, but right now I'm not doing that.
COVID-19 has changed a lot of things, but not the old-fashioned service you come to expect every time you pull through the drive-thru at Wendy's in Mount Vernon. If it's breakfast, dinner, or a late evening meal, Wendy's drive-thru is open 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 to 11 on Sundays. So stop in for your breakfast picks, your combos, chicken wraps, fresh salads, and more. Pull through the
Hi,
drive-thru,
Martina.
place your
I can't
order,
hit
be on your
the
way.
little thing there.
Service the
Like over here, I could hit it, but I can't hit it on my phone, and I don't know why. Anyway.
But you are not speaking. So I always find out one device isn't speaking to the other device.
WRVK, the Hits and Bits radio show starring me, Jacqueline Bullock.
And me, Avery Bradshaw. We'll be playing classic hits and some of today's hottest music.
Hello, Kathy, down in Florida.
Guests, entertainment,
Kathy.
and of course my dazzling personality.
Listen to Hits and Bits each Tuesday night from 6 to 8. Sponsored by Dino's Bar and Grill.
Be sure to listen in.
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome aboard to the Country Charlie program here at WRVK. We'd like to hear from you throughout today, and ways that you can get to me from where you are is by telephone. That's 606-256-1460.
Hi, Kathy.
Or you can email dj@wrvk1460.com, or go to my Facebook page, Charlie Napier. The bottom line is, I'd like to hear from you, and you can make your request for classic country music or classic rock and roll on the Afternoon Delight. The very best in classic country music all evening long up until 4 p.m., and then we switch into the Afternoon Delight. All with Charlie Napier here at WRVK. Your classic country music giant. And a very pleasant good afternoon as we all get ready to take off here. Our guest is in the studio here, Lightnin Rod Wilson, and he will be striking here soon. We'll turn him loose. We've got, as we move along here today, a very busy day. It's always a busy day on Hump Day here at the radio station. Starting off with Lightnin Rod here, and we'll talk about him in just a little bit. Number one's at 1 o'clock as we move on back to the country after 2. We move up to 3 o'clock. We'll have the Little Caesar back to the country, and then at 4 o'clock we'll have the Kentucky Fried Chicken and the Afternoon Delight. Our guests tonight on Chatter That Matters, Carrie and Mullins, I think it's going to be one of them. I'm trying to think through this. And then at 6:30, County Attorney Jeremy Rao and Superintendent Carrie Ballinger will be in the studio. So I should have had it all on paper somewhere. Anyway, we got through it, and that's good. We got a great day planned up for you. A lot of information here today, a lot of fun, a lot of songs, and we're just going to have a good old time with you. So you guys hanging out with us today here on the Country Charlie program.
Once upon a time, there was a place where a day wasn't complete.
Hey, Terry
without a trip to fetch a
Messer
bucket
up
of
in
cool water
Indiana.
from local
I haven't
stream
heard from you
that
in a
was
long
tucked in the
time. It's good to
mountainside
hear
and
from you.
shaded by the oaks, maples, and pines. As sure as the sun rose each morning and painted the sky a masterpiece, the water always found its way.
You gotta
up
stop
all
by
down
again
the
and
side
see
of the
us
mountain
sometimes.
every day to meet the eager community
She
below.
works. You
Well,
work at a
can
college
get
up there,
a
don't you?
type of refreshing
I think
cool
you do.
water by purchasing Climax Mountain Spring Water.
It's been forever
You can
since
have
I've
it
seen you
delivered
or
to your
heard you.
home or office by simply calling 1-866-825-9760.
All right, we're ready to go,
That's
Mr. Lightnin Rod.
1-866-825-9760. And it's brought to you by
Miss
King Wild
Francis?
Incorporated. You can get it in bottles, gallons, and coolers.
I won't
That's
goof around
Climax
too much on
Mountain
radio
Spring
now.
Water. Taste the difference.
Okay, and we're ready to go here on the radio and on Facebook. We got our Facebook page up, and we got our guest today. Thrilled to have a very entertaining gentleman here. We call him Lightnin Rod Wilson.
That's what they tell me. Yeah. How you doing, Charlie?
When did you ever come up with that
Well,
name?
it went back to like probably around 2002, 2003. I was actually working for the state of Michigan at the time, and so people are always calling me different good names. one was Hot Rod, and the other was Lightnin Rod, and so
Hot Rod sounds a little.
yeah. So we kept thinking about if we ever put this act together to take it out on the road, it would either be Hot Rod or something, a Lightnin Rod or something. I thought, hey, in a minute, I don't like the Hot Rod quite as much. Let's go with the Lightnin Rod and the Thunderbolts for the band name, and it stuck. And we released the first album in 2004, and under that name, and it's been uphill ever since.
Well, Lightning Rod and the Thunderbolts. What else can you ask for?
Yep, that was all. We got the lightning and the thunder. So
you got it all.
We do.
So are you loaded up with some songs today? I know you was
I-
asking about singing. I said you're gonna have plenty of time to get plenty of songs on here.
Good.
And on our Facebook friends out there, if you have something, what style of music are you gonna play today?
Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of blues, but I'll also be doing I don't know, some ballads. I'm even throw in a gospel thing today too. So
Okay. I
and
love gospel.
Southern rock, a little bit of everything today. So
Well, let's get right to
Okay.
it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Here's Lightning Rod Wilson.
well, this next one is a song that I just wrote just a few months ago, and it hasn't actually been only performed once or twice. So anyway, I hope you like it. Where do you go after the laughter? Where do you go when you've come undone? You keep looking in all the wrong places. Where are you going? Where'd you come from? Sing, 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 little songbird. Sing, 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 sing your song. Sing, 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 little songbird. Fly back to the nest where you belong. You used to sing just like a songbird, but now you sing no more. Where are you looking? You'll never find it in the vast wasteland of evermore. Sing, 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 little songbird. Oh, sing, 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 sing your song. Well, sing, 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 little songbird. Fly back to the nest where you belong. prison can't be caged. But if I could hold you, you wouldn't get away. So stop what you're doing and start again. To start a new chapter, see where it ends. Sing, sing, sing a little songbird. Oh, sing, 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 sing your song. Oh, sing, 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 little songbird. Fly back to the nest where you belong. No, no, now sing, 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 little songbird. Sing, 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 don't you sing your song. Sing, 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 little songbird. Fly back to the nest where you belong.
Lightning Rod, Sing Sing Little Songbird. You know, you do a lot of your own stuff, don't you?
Yeah, mostly all I do is my own stuff anymore. So once in a while I'll throw maybe somebody else's songs in there. But I write so much. I've written probably, well over 20 songs this year already.
Yeah. Now, last time you and I talked, you were going, either going or getting ready to go into a competition.
Yeah.
Has that happened?
That happened in September. I won the Josie Music Award. That's a worldwide competition. Josie Music Award for Blues Artist of the Year.
Wow.
And we were
Congratulations.
down at, well, thank you. We were down at, we were supposed to be at Dollywood. They did not open that theater, so it was called the Country Tonight Theater, if you're familiar with that. And we had the awards ceremony then, and it was really good. It was
So what song did you do that really knocked them out?
Well, it went for the whole my whole album, my latest album.
Okay.
And so it was kind of more of like the whole body of work that was put together. So they award you on what you did for the past year. So like from September of this year to September.
So you're not singing for the competition. They're looking at your work for the competition.
They're looking at your work. The panel that awards this, they look at everything you've done up to this point. They will look at all your body of music. They will listen to the songs. They also look to see where you've played, how far you've traveled to play, if you've toured, what you've done as an artist, your reviews, the blogs, all kinds of things, what kind of radio play you've gotten, and all those kind of things. So they take the whole thing into consideration before they vote on Artist of the Year. So it was an honor.
So how many, is this a fairly sought after competition?
Well, I think it's the largest independent music awards show in the world.
Wow.
So that's, so to be a Blues Artist of the Year, that was,
How about doing us a bluesy song?
Well, I'll do that. I got one that I think I did before.
I want to mention up in Michigan. Say hi to Donald.
And I'm from Michigan originally, so hi, Donald.
Oh, you are?
I'm from
oh,
Michigan
no,
originally,
Donald, I
so
didn't mean to do that. And Terry Ann Harris, she is from up in Indiana. So,
Indiana, I played up there earlier this year.
Yeah,
so
we got Florida watching in here today, so I want to say hi to them.
Yeah, I played a lot of music in Florida a few years ago too. So yeah.
All right, let's get into some bluesy music here.
Here we go. Let me make sure I've got my lyrics here, but it goes something like it. I'm homebound, got the homebound blues. I'm homebound, got the homebound blues. Well, I'm homebound, just like the rest of you. Well, there's a virus going on. It's hurt a lot of folks. I can't go nowhere, those wheels in my spokes. Look out my window, what's this world coming to? Well, I'm homebound, I got the homebound blues. Well, I go to the Dollar General, to buy some coffee grounds. I look for toilet paper, but none can be found. Look out my window, what's this whole world coming to? Well, I'm homebound, I got the homebound blues. Well, they say wear a mask, don't get too close. Wash your hands a lot, that'll help the most. Always do this and never do that, trying to find where my mind is at. Well, they say wear a mask, don't get too close. Wash your hands a lot, that'll help the most. Always do this and never do that, trying to find where my mind is at. Well, I turned on the TV, but I can't take the sound. I eat way too much, you know, my stomach's getting round. Look out my window, what's this world coming to? Well, I'm homebound, I got the homebound blues. Well, I can't go to work, you know, I can't go out to play. I'm trying to read a book, well, I guess I'm here to stay. Look out my window, what's this world coming to? Well, I'm homebound, I got the homebound blues. Well, I'm homebound, got the homebound blues. Well, I'm homebound, I got the homebound blues. Well, I'm homebound, just like the rest of you. Got them homebound blues.
Hello, Ricky. The homebound blues. I couldn't help but laugh. Some of the listeners out here. Donna wants to know what part of Michigan you originated from.
If you ever heard of Adrian area, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Southeast quarter.
yeah, he'll know. He'll know all that stuff.
Okay.
And Bill down in Crab Orchard, Bill Diehouse, want to say hi to you. Larry Napier says he's homebound too. And Deborah McCollum says she's homebound too. There's a lot of folks. I tell you, it's an interesting time. But you know, the song brings out a little bit of humor in a bad situation, and I couldn't help but watching you perform it and knowing the shape we're in, I couldn't help but have a little humor in the.
We need to laugh.
We need to laugh.
We need to laugh. Yeah. The Bible says that laughter is good medicine. And,
it is,
and we need to laugh now and then. So when you can take a negative situation and bring happiness and joy to somebody, even if it's just for a few minutes, and that's a good thing.
It is a great thing, absolutely. Now, what's that little weird thing you got in your hand?
Now this is my cigar box guitar. It's 3 strings, and
that's a real cigar box.
This is a real cigar box. You
Yeah.
can see the hinges on it here, and it's just a lot of fun to play because it's like I get kind of a banjo sound out of it, ukulele, a little guitar, a little bit of everything, and so I'm still learning it. It's still a work in progress.
It's got a total of 3 strings on it.
Yep, it's tuned to the key of G, if that helps any of you musicians out there. So, yeah.
So you have to get it into one chord and then play from that.
Yeah, it's in one. It's tuned in that, and of course you can still do your other chords off from that, but you kind of remember. It's like open tuning would be on a guitar. So
yeah.
So it's fun. I've enjoyed playing it. It's fun learning something just a little bit different.
Now that is a novelty, really. Yeah, I mean, did you make it?
No, I did not make this. This was actually made for me by a fellow up, I believe it was in New Hampshire, made this for me. There are several people, they're starting to catch on a lot more, and there are several places and companies around the country now that are making them and turning these out now.
Well, I'll look for Larry to get one of these and put it in the band. He's always looking for a novelty, so there you go.
This is it. This is definitely it. So, yeah, it's fun stuff.
All right, the Cigar Box Blues, I guess, right?
Okay. Yeah, it is. And I wrote this song, and it's called Ramblin' Ways. And it's still in the blues genre, but it's got a little bit more of a Mississippi Delta feel type to it. So that's what I'll be doing next. Took the fast train to Memphis, the slow train to New Orleans. Took the fast train to Memphis, the slow train to New Orleans. Left a girl in Mississippi, somewhere in between. I was so young, ramble place to place. I was so young now, a ramble place to place. I went back to find that girl, but never saw her face. Well, I was working in a steel mill, making steel all day. I was working in a steel mill, making steel all day. When I saved up some money, I headed out on my way. I was a rambler, I rambled night and day. I was a rambling man now, I rambled night and day. But when I got older, I sure had to change my ways.
Little thing, isn't there?
There is.
You know what it reminded me of? Before we take the break, I want to tell you this, but that reminded me of back when nobody had anything to do, and they had their little instruments out on the back porch. They would gather together, socialize, and make music.
Make music
And sometimes it was as crude as that, where they would put a hat over a banjo and stretch it. And
yes, and you know, even a one string. You know, I've seen them do it on shovels and rakes and everything else.
I think Kathy Staten down in Florida is wanting one of these to play on the next get together in Renfro Valley.
Right here. That's what you need, right here. They're a lot of fun.
I got to take a break. I'll be back here in just a moment with more of Country Charlie's Pickets here on WRVK. Okay, you can play or talk to them.
If you love
and
how we do, guys?
Hey, everybody,
Hello, this is Ken Roberts inviting you to listen every
Thanks for
Saturday
tuning in, everybody.
At 4 o'clock for the Scrap Time Bluegrass Gospel.
Mute that down a little bit where you can.
Eastern Kentucky Recycling, the Mount Vernon and Gravel
Wayne McClure. Where is your French harp, Wayne? You could be right up here with him.
Joe Mullins and the Radio Ram.
He's a French harp player.
Oh, okay.
Maybe already came.
And many other
Hey,
artists like
how you doing?
The Scrap Time Bluegrass Gospel Show is for you.
Oh, brother. You said you said that yesterday, didn't you?
Scrap Time Bluegrass Gospel Show, Saturday afternoons at 4
Well, listen, I'm on a live program here, so I will be talking to you after a while, okay?
And online at
We're on live to 1 o'clock here. All right. See.
Listen in each Wednesday to the Generation Gap Radio Hour. Avery Bradshaw and Old Grandpa from WRBK. We'll be discussing current news, telling stories
From North
and playing some
Carolina.
great songs along the way. We invite you to listen in each
Right.
Wednesday at 9 a.m. to Generation Gap Radio Hour.
I know you don't know. Today I started loving you again, didn't you?
Oh, wow. That's an old time. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played that. I don't know if I have or
I'll
not.
tell you who I like that does it really well is Merle Haggard. He's one of my favorites.
He was a good one.
He just kills that song. Loving the show, and my 8-year-old granddaughter Savannah says she loves the music. Well, Savannah,
Thank you,
you know
Savannah.
what? You're gonna have to maybe send me a picture because I've never met you, but we've sort of communicated through Grandpa here, and glad you're tuned in.
How do you know if you
I'm just going to go ahead and get the break out of the way, and then we'll have nothing but music up until news time here, which is coming up at 5 till.
and/or alcohol become a way to relax or forget your problems? Withdraw from resentment towards family and
Any
friends.
kind of Christmas songs right now?
Any what?
Christmas songs or anything like that?
I didn't even think about that.
Gradual withdrawal from activity.
Let's go ahead and do what you plan on doing.
Different sleeping habits, trouble falling asleep, feeling sick or shaky, you may get alcohol. Traumatic weight loss or gain, the need for an increase in
You know, the technology, we're so interconnected now around the world, aren't we? It's crazy.
It's great where you can talk to people all over the world.
It's great. It's fantastic.
It's some of my best airplane reviews have been in other countries right now.
I got one more here. Oh, no, I've got one more. That catches me.
Tanner That Matters, informative programming that will be aired live every Wednesday of each
Oh,
month.
Donald sent me a picture just now of the little girl he was talking about. Isn't she cute? You are cute as a doll. Thank you for that picture. Yay! If I could blow it up, my fingers. Oh, there we go. There you go. Yeah, we're interconnected. We were just communicating with Donald up in Michigan there, and he sent me a picture of his beautiful granddaughter, and she has begun listening to some really good music here on WRVK for the past few months. And you know, one of these days, maybe, just maybe, Savannah, you will be a country music singer yourself.
Always dream.
Always dream.
Always dream, yes.
And then reach out to make those dreams come true.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, we've got Lightnin Rod Wilson here. I'm afraid to lean over too close. He might strike.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I might be safe today. There's not a whole lot of clouds out there, so we might be fine. So yeah, we might be fine. Well, I thought I'd do one from my new album, my latest album that came out this year. So, and if we're ready, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Felt just like a dull nap in the back, low down and dirty, blindsided attack, a coup d'etat is what you planned. What you wanted was the grandstand. I'm glad I know now what I didn't know then. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now. I was used and abused. Well, I guess my crime was just telling the truth. I should have seen through your disguise. All the time now you were telling those lies. I'm glad I know now what I didn't know then. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now. All you wanted was control. Little squirmy little eyes, just like an old grandma. But now it's all come crashing down. And you're the one that looks like a clown. I'm glad I know now what I didn't know then. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now. I should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming now.
I love the way you picked that guitar too. I mean, you got it down pat.
Well, I actually do a lot better on an electric. The acoustic's actually my second instrument. I do a lot better on an electric.
What's your favorite electric guitar?
Oh, I have several. I have a Parker, which a lot of people don't know about. That's probably my favorite one that I take out playing stage. But I also have a Fender Stratocaster, 2005 Fender Stratocaster, maple neck, and it's a beauty, and I play that a lot too. So those are probably my two few. I have a Les Paul. I have an Italia that I use for slide. I have a Dobro. I have several guitars. So I always tell everybody it's kind of like having a toolbox, and you've got different kind of tools, and you've got like different kind of hammers and so on. Some you got to use the sledgehammer. Some you just want to get out and just tap a little bit. So, but I think they're all tools, and they're all just a tool and toolbox. I kind of think.
I think you've mastered about all those tools too.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a favorite song that you do? One that just this is one I like to do every time I do a show.
Probably Kentucky Mojo. I was going to do that today. So
well, I was doing that.
I was going to do that. So, yep. Okay.
We all need a little of that Kentucky Mojo.
Okay. Here we go. From the Tennessee line is where I made my bed. I come from the dusty road, where I lay my head. I play the blues and rock and roll. They might be countrified. I like the mojo on me, let me take you for a ride. I guess I'm doing all right, as far as I can tell. Got my lady and my old guitar, and it does me well. Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo. By spirit, you can call it what you want. I try to keep it simple now, never try to flaunt. Now it's my history, and it's my destiny. And when I finally go and die, it's where they'll bury me. I guess I'm doing alright, as far as I can tell. Got my lady and my old guitar, and it does me well. Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo. Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo. Went into the desert, I saw a horse without a name. Came to the city my lady and my old guitar, and it does me well. Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky, Kentucky Mojo. You know the mojo keeps on moving me homeward bound. Gotta keep playing this music, can't give up the sound. But loose and dance free is where I wanna be. And when it comes inside you, it's as easy as ABC. I guess I'm doing alright as far as I can tell. Got my lady and my old guitar, and it does me well. Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky, Kentucky, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky Mojo, Kentucky, Kentucky Mojo.
All right. And where did you come up with that Kentucky Mojo?
Well, mojo's kind of an old blues slang term.
Yeah, the mojo
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the people say you got your mojo going.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's kind of like from Memphis, Tennessee, down all through
Yeah.
Mississippi. But I said, you know what? Kentucky has a lot of mojo too, and it's good. It's a beautiful place to live, and a lot of great people, and there's a lot to do here, and places to see. And I'm a history buff, so there's a lot of great history here in Kentucky, and I just think there's a lot of great mojo here, and it can make people feel really good, and so I wanted to put it all into a song. So that's what it's about.
Well, it's got a good feel to it, and I like that Kentucky mojo. I got a little of it myself.
That's a good thing. That's a great
Okay,
thing.
now you promised a gospel song, and
Yeah,
I think we need to get to that because time is waning on us.
Okay. Well, this is one I wrote a long, long, long time ago, and it's called "I'll Give You Me." You created the heavens, made the earth and sea. You created everything, Lord, and you created me. You gave me friends and family. You care for my every need. The only way to repay you, Lord, is to give you me. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. You gave me the answers. You showed me the way. Now I want to live for you each and every day. I see your snow-capped mountains. I see your deep blue skies. I see your beauty all around, and now you know why. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. You came into my life and freed me from a world of sin. I know the battle will be hard, but the victory will win. I'll tell them of your mercies and of your love, I pray they'll see. But if I can't do anything, Lord, I'll give you me. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. I'll give you me. I'll give you me, Lord. I'll give you me.
I love that song. That's one of your very own too, right?
Yes, I wrote that a long time
And
ago.
a lot of deep meaning in that song, you know. Of all else, that's what God requests of us, to give us
Yes.
to Him. I'll give you me.
All of our talents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great, super. I was listening very carefully to that. Well, you got time for one more.
Okay.
And I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me on.
And we'll do it again. We'll set you something up before you leave here today.
That'll be great. And www.lightnin, lightnin-rod.com. Lightnin-rod.com. So there it is. So anyway, here's another new one. I got a mountain of dreams to climb. I work so hard to make them mine. I bet through the valleys and climb back out. Gonna stand at the top, find what it's all about. I guess it's coming, I think it's coming my way. Till then, it's just another ordinary day. Throw a pebble into a pound. Watch the ripples go on and on. There's a moon out my window in the night, and the sun in my doorway when it gets light. Well, I think it's coming down. I think it's coming my way. Oh, yes it is. Till then, it's just another ordinary day. So many things are hidden in my dreams as I stare at the mountains and I hear them sing. You said and act so unaware. Maybe forget that you just don't care. Take an inch or want a mile. Well, all the time they laugh and smile. You can't cry for what you never had. So I'll just sing and be glad now. I think it's coming now. I think it's coming my way. Yes, I do. Till then, it's just another ordinary day. Oh, till then, it's just another ordinary day. Got a mountain of dreams to climb. Been working so hard now just to make them mine.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Lightnin, Rod Wilson here at WRVK on Charlie's Pickens. We appreciate you coming.
Thank you very much for having
From
me.
over in Somerset, Kentucky.
Somerset, Kentucky. Love to come. I think I figured out my 4th time here, by the way. So thanks for having me back repeatedly, and thanks for all you guys for tuning in on Facebook too.
Absolutely. And right now we got to get right along with the news. It's coming up here. It's brought to you by Rockcastle Regional Hospital.
Governor Amy Beshear is urging Kentuckians to hear the message from many of the
Okay,
nation's governors.
I'll see all of you guys tonight on Chatter. Don't forget, we got first of all Miss Carrie Mullins. I can't stoop here hardly low enough to get to that camera, but then we'll have Miss Carrie Ballinger at 6:30 talking about school situations. So be sure and listen in. Okay, catch you on the radio at WRVK 1460 here locally. And then you can listen up there where those folks in Michigan are, and Florida, and all them other places there on WRVK1460.com. See ya later.